Well, it's a hot one out there, and we do have a few storms popping up to help cool things down. You can see the rays of sunshine behind me, but it's tough to be outside for very long in all of this. We're looking live at 385 and 85 in Greenville right now. Looks like traffic moving okay. We'll check with Chris on that in a second. Got some heavy downpours south of I-85. This batch is making its way now into northeast Georgia, getting out of Abbeville County, now heading into Hart County, Elbert County. So we'll track it as it gets closer to Elberton there. Bowman as well around 505, Royston at 510. So just get ready for some heavy downpours, rumbles of thunder, but not seeing any severe wind or hail with this, but we'll keep you posted. There's a chance we could get some pretty gusty wind out of a few of these that develop. Just south of Spartanburg, seeing some of that activity near Pauline and Packlet. And then we're also seeing scattered activity in the mountains, a heavy cell in northern Macon County. And we're still seeing rain, especially on the east side of Asheville, but a persistent shower just hanging out over the city. Tonight, down to 71 in the upstate after about 9 o'clock. Any storms that are going will fade out. In the mountains, 65. A few clouds will be around. And then in the afternoon tomorrow, we're going to repeat it. We're going to have more afternoon storms, but less in the upstate, fairly isolated, more scattered in the mountains, and temperatures will be down a couple degrees too. So we're moving in the right direction, but it will still be humid, won't feel ideal outside. We're going to give it an 8 out of 10 since it's going to be a pretty classic August day. As we move forward, notice around 8 o'clock this evening, still seeing some scattered storm activity out there, but then after that, really starts to settle down so that by Thursday morning should be mostly dry on radar. Afternoon though will bring those storms again, but notice how they're a little more focused up in the mountains. That's 5 p.m. May see a couple of stragglers in the upstate, but I don't expect as widespread of coverage as what we had during the day today. And keeping an eye on the tropics. Of course, Bob was talking about this earlier. We've got a system that may become Ida across the Caribbean. And it could be a big newsmaker really across the country, as it may be a pretty significant hurricane that makes its way toward Louisiana and Texas. Models are keeping it south so that we shouldn't feel any direct impacts out of this as it looks right now, but we will keep you posted if anything changes. As we look ahead though, you can see we've got a 30% chance of rain tomorrow, just a 20% for Friday. I know that'll make Aaron Cheslock happy for Friday Night Blitz. And then we'll be looking ahead to more spotty storms as we get into this weekend and early next week, but no big systems heading our way. We will be watching what could be Ida and as it moves in and potentially bring some tropical moisture into the U.S. next week. We might get a piece of it, but it doesn't look like any major impacts like what we had from Fred. Of course, you can always download the Fox Carolina app for much more weather info as you are on the go.